Welcome to today's video, where we take you on a journey through America's 10 most dangerous roads. These roads are infamous for their deadly curves, extreme weather, and terrifying heights. The kind of places where one wrong move can be your last. Some have no guardrails, meaning you're one blown tire away from a date with destiny at the bottom of a canyon. Others disappear under ice, fog, or even sudden dust storms, turning a casual drive into a white-knuckle fight for survival. So if you love adventure, or you just want to know where not to drive recklessly, stick with us till the end. We're about to dive headfirst into this countdown of America's deadliest roads, and trust me, some of these stories will make your hair stand on end. Let's do it. First up, we're heading north, way north, to the great white expanse of Alaska, home to the Dalton Highway. It's 414 miles of pure, unadulterated isolation, cutting through the heart of Alaska like a scar. You're talking about stretches of road where you won't see another soul for hours, maybe even days. And did I mention the conditions? We're talking about temperatures that can drop to 50 below, folks. It's mostly gravel, pockmarked with potholes the size of small cars. One wrong move, one patch of black ice, and it's game over. Next, we're heading to the Rocky Mountains, where the million-dollar highway winds its way through some of the most breathtaking scenery you'll ever lay eyes on. But don't let the beauty fool you, because this road is just as treacherous as it is stunning. Imagine this. You're cruising along, windows down, fresh mountain air whipping through your hair, and bam! You look to your right and there's nothing between you and a sheer drop-off thousands of feet down. No guardrail, no shoulder, just you and the abyss. It's a heart-stopping combination of narrow lanes, hairpin turns, and steep cliffs that'll have you white-knuckling the steering wheel the whole way. People come from all over the world to test their mettle against this ribbon of asphalt, drawn in by the challenge and the sheer awe-inspiring beauty of it all. They say danger can be exhilarating, and on the million-dollar highway, that statement rings truer than ever. Hold on tight, folks, because we're about to tackle a road that's less about transportation and more about pure, unadulterated adrenaline. I'm talking about the Tail of the Dragon, an 11-mile stretch of asphalt draped across the Great Smoky Mountains that's become a legend in its own right. Now, 11 miles might not sound like much, but on the Dragon, it's an eternity. Why? Because crammed into those 11 miles are 318 curves. This road is a biker's paradise, a playground for anyone with a need for speed and a death wish. People underestimate its power, get a little too cocky, and the next thing you know, they're picking their car out of the trees. Every year, thousands of them flock to the Dragon, eager to test their skills and tempt fate. Now I know what you're thinking, Mike, an interstate, really? But trust me on this one, I-95, the artery that pumps life up and down the East Coast, is a different breed of beast. It's not about hairpin turns or sheer cliffs. It's about the relentless churn of humanity, a concrete river of impatience and bad decisions. From the tip of Florida all the way up to Maine, this road is a constant reminder that danger doesn't always wear a scenic view. You've got millions of people in a hurry, all crammed into a few lanes of asphalt. And let me tell you, patience ain't exactly in high supply. Alright folks, buckle up because we're heading back to the Rockies, this time to tackle a road that'll take your breath away, literally. I'm talking about the Pikes Peak Highway, a 19-mile climb to the summit of one of Colorado's most iconic mountains. We're talking about 156 turns, an elevation gain of almost 8,000 feet, and oh yeah, did I mention the lack of guardrails? One wrong move, one dizzy spell from altitude sickness, and you're headed for a one-way ticket over the edge. Down in the valley it might be sunny and 75, but up here on Pikes Peak, Mother Nature likes to keep things interesting. You could be basking in the sun one minute and dodging hailstorms the next. From mountain peaks we descend into the misty embrace of Route 17 in New York. This ain't no scenic byway, folks. Route 17 is a different kind of beast, a winding, unpredictable ribbon of asphalt that'll keep you guessing at every turn. It's a road that demands your respect, especially when the fog rolls in. It's thick, like pea soup, the kind that swallows you whole and makes you feel like you're driving blindfolded. Visibility drops to zero in the blink of an eye, and suddenly, you're surrounded by an eerie silence. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the desert Southwest, where the sun beats down with a vengeance, and the wind whispers tales of danger. I-10, That asphalt artery that cuts across the belly of America takes on a whole new level of peril in Arizona. It's not the road itself that'll get you, it's the dust storms, those sudden swirling vortexes of sand and fury that can turn a clear day into a scene from a disaster movie in the blink of an eye. Imagine this, you're cruising along, sunroof open, tunes cranked, when out of nowhere the sky turns an eerie shade of yellow. The wind picks up, whipping the sand into a frenzy, and before you can say haboob, you're engulfed in a blinding wall of dust. Visibility drops to zero, and suddenly you're driving by Braille, relying on your instincts and a whole lot of luck to keep you from slamming into the car in front of you. From the scorching desert, we venture north to Big Sky Country, where the plains stretch as far as the eye can see, and the silence is broken only by the howl of the wind. Highway 2, a lonely ribbon of asphalt that cuts across the northern tier of Montana, is not for the faint of heart. It's a road that tests your mettle, your patience, and your ability to share the road with some of nature's most unpredictable creatures. Out here, the towns are few and far between, and cell service is about as reliable as a weatherman in a hurricane. You could drive for hours without seeing another soul, just you, the endless expanse of the prairie, and the occasional tumbleweed bouncing across the road. But don't let the solitude lull you into a false sense of security. Hold on tight, folks, because we're about to embark on a journey that'll test your nerves and leave you breathless. US Route 550, a winding ribbon of asphalt that snakes its way through the San Juan Mountains of Colorado, is not your average Sunday drive. Imagine this, you're hugging the side of a mountain, the rock face towering above you on one side and a sheer drop-off plunging thousands of feet below on the other. There are no guardrails, no shoulder to speak of, just you, the open road, and a whole lot of prayers. The road twists and turns like a serpent, each curve revealing a new vista of breathtaking beauty and heart-stopping danger. The million-dollar highway is a challenge for even the most experienced drivers. You thought we were done with this beast, didn't you? Nope. We're heading back to the frozen north, back to the land of the midnight sun and bone-chilling cold, the James Dalton Highway. This ain't just a road, folks. It's a test of human endurance, a 414-mile gauntlet of ice, isolation, and sheer grit. If you want to talk about dangerous roads, this one's the heavyweight champ. They're battling temperatures that can drop to 60 below, blizzards that can reduce visibility to zero, and a road surface that's about as forgiving as a frozen lake. And if your truck breaks down out here, well, you better hope you've got a good survival kit and a whole lot of patience. So, there you have it, folks, 10 of the most dangerous roads in America. These roads, they're more than just stretches of asphalt. They're tests of skill, endurance, and sometimes, sanity. They're reminders that beauty often comes with a price, and that adventure can turn deadly in the blink of an eye. So next time you're planning a road trip, remember the stories of these 10 roads. Respect the power of nature, make sure your vehicle is up to the challenge, and most importantly, drive safe out there.